Hey there guys, now I would like to show you and teach you a really cool trick that involves a story. Now this story is something that happened to me. So once I was about to perform a trick to a group of people. So I was about to perform it to them. And what happened was, so I told them, so this is a regular deck, all the cards are different. I don't have duplicate cards or anything like that. Okay, what I'm going to do is out of the deck, sorry, I'm going to take out the Ace of Spades. Okay, oh, it's right on top. And what I'm going to then do is I'm going to lose that card somewhere randomly in the deck. Okay, here we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on top. And I'm going to give the deck some cards, shuffles, whatever I'm going to do so that I can get rid of the card. There we go. Just like that. Now, here's the interesting part. I was about to do one last riffle shuffle and I put the two halves down just like that. Now what happened was I was explaining to them what I was about to do, and one guy, while I wasn't looking, flipped over one half of the deck. So still explaining to them, not looking, I picked up both halves and I riffle shuffle them together just like that. Now I wasn't looking at this point, and so not looking, I put them together and then I did this and I saw one face-up card. Now I said to the guy, I said, "Oh no, what have you done? You guys have ruined my trick." And I said, "Look what you've done. You've got face-up cards, face-down cards, everything." And the guy said, "Well, I'm sorry, I accidentally did that." And he says, "Well, if you can find my card, I will believe in magic." And he said, "If you can find that ace, wow, you'll be a true magician." And I said, "Look, we've got face-up cards, face-down cards, we've even got back-to-back cards." I said, "Oh, it's the ace on the bottom. Oh, that's pretty good. That's the ace of hearts." He said, "No, that's not what I want you to do." And I said, "Okay." And I did a bit of a trick. What I did is I gave the deck a turn, like that, a shake, and one last thing, an imaginary spin, and what happened was all the cards were face down except for one card, the Ace of Spades. Okay, here's how it works. Now I've already gone up to 3 minutes. That's a very long time for you to be watching. Now here's what you got to do. Oh, there's the ace. Basically, what you're going to want to do is when you lose the ace in the deck, you're going to do false cards, false shuffles, keep it on top. So basically, I did a riffle shuffle where the ace is here, and I made sure that that pile ended up on top, just like that. I did a false cut like this. Ready? Take the bottom half. That's a pretty cool illusion. And I did this. Put that behind, like that, and the ace is still on top. And then what I now do is I show how when I put it down, you make sure that the pile with the ace on top stays there and the other piles face up. Then what you do is you very slowly riffle them together, and you make sure that the top two cards go like this. The card, face-up card, and then that singular face-down card. You then slide this over, and while they're not looking, from underneath, you pull the decks apart. So, if they were together like that, this card would be here, and you pull them apart like that. Then what you do is you cover both with both hands like this, and you push all this face-up cards underneath here like that. So basically, when you have the two decks, you cover your hands like that. Then what you do is you do the story, you see the card, and you say you've messed up my trick. Now what you do is you get about a third of the deck. So there you go, about a third. And you put it down like that. And here's a pretty cool illusion. Because what you then do is, if you do this, basically it's showing all these face-up cards, when really, face up, face down, there's one face down card here. And then when you do the same thing here, it's a pretty cool illusion. Because here there's a group there and a group there. What you then do is you put it back exactly how it was, and you get about 1/3 of the deck from the top, and you say, look, there's face up cards, 1/3 from the bottom, roughly. You say face down, and then you say there's even double back, just like that. Now the way you find this separation point is before the trick. If you bend them forward a bit, see that big gap there? If you just somewhere randomly pick up the deck, it'll naturally split. So you pick up that with the split and you say, look at that. And what you then do is you say, is the ace on the bottom? Oh, not even close. And so because you've done this, what you then do is with this finger, you pull it like that so that you're basically reversing the cards. And the ace is the only face up. And you can do whatever you want, say the magic word, shake it, blow it, whatever you want, but the card will be there. So that's a pretty cool little trick. Whoa, I've gone for 6 minutes. That's a long time. Anyway, thank you, and I'll see you next time.